Hey y'all, hope everyone's doing well. First off, I want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Second, if you haven't, please do so. And third, if you have any questions, you can hit me up at foxjunk73@gmail.com. So it's been a minute since I made a video. I just hadn't really felt like making a video. I did get a lot of work done on Project Krispy Kreme, and I do apologize for people that want to watch this build series. I will show you what I've got done so far. The car's just about ready for paint. If you watch my past videos, basically it's just sand, stripped metal, prime, fixing dents, prime again, and paint. So today I'm working on the trunk jam. I think I'll put that in the notes up there and let y'all know what I'm working on today at least. But I'm going to give you a quick walk around on the car. I got the hood on the car, the fenders are on the car, the doors on the car, the roof's done, quarters are done. Basically the trunk lid and my trunk jam are pretty much the only thing left as far as getting the main body done and getting it ready for paint. Honestly, the main reason I made a video, it's been 102, 103, 104, and when you're out here sweating your ass off, it's hard to make a video and get work done at the same time. I know that's maybe an excuse. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's just true life for me. But I'll show you so far what I've got done, and let me know what you guys think. Car's coming along great. The hood on the car, I bought it from a company down in Florida. I'm not going to say their name, and not because it's a bad hood. It is actually an amazing hood. If anybody wants to know who I got it from, hit me up, foxjunk73@gmail.com. Be glad to tell you. The reason I'm not going to give them any props is because, you know, I say I want to do some sponsorship with a small little YouTube channel. I do a lot of Fox body stuff. If your product's awesome, I'll praise it. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. And I wasn't looking for much. A few bucks off, maybe some shipping off, something like that. I wasn't looking for a free hood. That's not how I roll. I've never asked for nothing for free, but gotta ask sometimes, and it never hurts to ask. But when they tell you no, it does kind of suck. So I'm gonna show you the hood. It did fit amazing. I trimmed the edges just a little bit. It's a glass hood, upper and lower. They're the same company that was one of the original suppliers for the S351 cars. It looks like they've actually made them a little bit better because the original hoods are kind of short. What I mean by short is the front of the fenders to the back of the fender. There's a little bit of material on the original hoods. These actually fit this new hood. It fits amazing. Really, really tickled with the hood. So that being said, let me show you the car and y'all can let me know what you think so far. All right, there she be. Project Krispy Kreme. Now, the hood, if you look at the lines down that hood, fits amazing. Gap down here. Now keep in mind your headlight comes up to here, your seal. Got plenty of material there. The lines down through here. Just back up in here, just fits amazing. Totally happy with that. The side's the same way. Got plenty of material here. And up in here. Now, people watch my past videos, you know how I get about gaps, fit, finish, and alignment. Super OCD when it comes to that. This car was the same way. I spent a lot of time gapping the car, putting it back together right, making sure the panels fit amazing. And I'll show you those real quick as well. You see the body gaps, fenders, just awesome, both sides. Now on the back window seal, I didn't cut the glass out. I rolled this up and put some 8-gauge wire under there to hold the lip of it up, so once you paint it, you pull the wire out. It's right here, it's actually primered. You pull that out and then the seal will fall back down. Just a little trick on this old farts. Gaps back here on the driver's side, quarter and door. Looking amazing. So hell yeah. So what am I doing today? So today I'm working on, like I said, the trunk jam. I've got it all taped up, ready to put some epoxy on the jam. Ford painted these in single stage. I've said that already in this build series, but I'll touch on that again. So in the trunk, once that paint started to lift on the seam sealer, it just came off and you had bare seam sealer. So most of the time it molded and just looked like shit. If you watch my original delivery video on this car, I showed you how nasty the trunk jam was. It just looked horrible. I'll show you the front real quick. I've got the fenders jammed. It looks super nice under the hood. They do that at the end of the video. Hood's not bolted down. It's just sitting on the hinges, so I don't want to mess it up. So I'll show you the trunk jam real quick. The trunk lid. I did retape the original seam sealer that was on it and added some fresh seam sealer on top of it, and then just untaped it. It looks super nice. The original seam sealer was still really good, but it had some small cracks. If you watch my door video, I wish I would have done that to the doors now, because this trunk's going to look super, super nice if I did it that way. Live and learn. Like I said, I'm still learning. Arm's getting tired. Been a minute. I still learn when I build these cars. So just tried something new. Did a little tape around the original seam sealer and added some fresh seam sealer on top of it. Looks super nice. Once I prime it, get paint on it, it'll look probably brand new again. So I'm going to show you the trunk real quick and the trunk jam. Jam looks like shit. Alright, so this is the trunk jam. This is what I'm talking about for you guys that have white SN cars. You know this mess right here looks really bad. Now this seal here, I also duct taped it, pulled it up so I can paint underneath of it, and then let it back down once it's done. But you can just see the nastiness down through here. This is the same way. So it's all ready to paint. I'll do that tail light panel back there, and that's probably about it for the trunk jam. Now, the trunk itself, like I said, I ran a piece of tape down the edge right here and on the back side, and then put some fresh seam sealer on top of it and just wiped it down with my finger and then peeled the tape off. Super easy, any monkey can do it. So that's it in a nutshell, what I've got caught up. Again, I apologize, it's been a couple weeks since I put out a video. I do have one I can put out. It's just a cheap suspension video. I might throw that out before this one. Again, with the temperature the way it's been, I'd be sweating, dripping, soaked. You can see fat guy sweat. My shirts get soaked in like 20 minutes. Today it's not super hot. We got some overcast. We're supposed to get some rain today, but it looks like it's going to blow over. So it's probably only 96 or 7, but humidity's not too bad. I'll walk up front, see if I can lift this hood up just a little bit. Get a little bit idea what the engine bay is going to look like. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, maybe. There. I give you a little idea. Nice, fresh white paint. Like I said, the hood ain't bolted down. It's just sitting on the hood hinges. But yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead, mix some epoxy up, put one coat of epoxy on the jam and the trunk lid, just lightly. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to try to cover that old seam sealer a little bit, so when I put paint on it, it doesn't soak it all down and shrink up real bad. So let me get this primered, and I'll show you what it looks like when that is done. Alright, all ding. Alright, so I got the jam primered and the trunk lid primered around the edges, and I put a little primer on all of it. I'll show you what that looks like real quick. There's a couple spots and put a little bit more seam sealer in the trunk jam itself. The old seam sealer separating from the quarters and up around the back window ledge. Don't want any water getting in there. It'll just create rust down the road, so I'll put a little more seam sealer in there before I paint it. Won't be a big deal at all. So let's check it out. Alright, I don't know how well we can see. We got the gray primer in there, some epoxy. You can see right in there, it's separating from the trunk jam a little bit. And there's a spot right there by the back window channel. And I think there's one, yeah, right here. I want to hit with some seam sealer just a little bit. And walk over here. Got the trunk real quick. Looking really good. You can still see a few chips where the seam sealer came out. But it's got some fresh stuff on top of it. Get some paint on it. It should look really nice. So, yeah. Alright. So, heard some thunder boomers a minute ago. We got some black clouds over there. So I'm going to let this cure up for about 20 or 30 minutes before I put some base on it. If it looks like it's going to rain, I may not base it today. I may wait till we get a little bit better weather. Just roll the car back in and let it sit. Now, if you let your epoxy sit a couple days, you need to scuff it down before you put anything on top of it. If you do it within 24 hours, they say you can paint right over top of it, then clear it without no problems. That's why I'm using epoxy on this. And oh, did you notice how well it filled in that old seam sealer? Filled it in really nice. You get some color on that. This side over here too had a lot of pits that filled in really well. You see it's getting windy over here, blowing stuff around. So on epoxy, don't lay it on real heavy. Just not one nice light coat. Then let it set for about 10 or 15 minutes. I did that, and then I put 2 more coats on each side of that seam sealer to kind of fill in some of the cracks that it had. Because that stuff's getting old, but it's all that stuff. If you've ever taken that out or had to put a quarter in one of these cars, that stuff's like this thick. It's super thick, believe it or not. So the only way you're going to do that is dig it all out and start over. Put a little primer on top of it, smooth it out. It'll look factory again. As long as you don't have any rust inside under the trunk to worry about, don't worry about it. tearing all that out. Just put some stuff on top of it. You'll be good to go. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let you cure up, put some paint on it, put this video together so you got something to see for whatever the weekend or whatever it is. Oh yeah, hope y'all having a long weekend. Enjoy the time off, well needed. So let's get some more work done. All right, junkies, back again. It's a different day from yesterday. Rained like hell for like 3 or 4 hours after I got done showing you the trunk jam and primer. So I let it set, come down this morning, scuffed it down, got 2 coats of base on it, fixing to get some clear coat put on it. So far I'll show you what it looks like. Looks pretty good. Alright, so that's the trunk jam. Over here where all the nasty seam sealer used to look nasty. Got some nice white base on it. Laid down really good. Over there, trunk lid. And trunk lid looking really good. Sorry, getting some haziness over there from the sunlight. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going to let this cure up for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Let the chemicals evaporate out a little bit, let it breathe some, and then put 1 or 2 coats clear on it, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Got some pretty big news coming. Next video, probably released today as well. I just want to talk about it in this video. But yeah, let's get this thing clear coated, and we'll talk about that on the next video. Yeah. All right, so I got some clear laid down. I think it looks super good. Looks OEM spec, as the goons would call it. So I'll show you what the trunk looks like. Trunk jam. We're gonna call this video "We Be Jammin'," I think. So we'll put that in the thumbnail. I'm gonna show you all this real quick, and then go up to the house, cool off a little bit, and then make another video on some news I got yesterday or the day before. Actually, it was on Friday, and we'll talk about that and see where we're gonna go from there. So let's check it out real quick. Hell yeah. Look at that fresh white. Clear on it now. Looking like new money. Excuse all the junk in the background. It's just how I roll. Everybody knows that. Now look at that seam sealer now. Looking brand new money. Probably better than what it's supposed to. I know my 95 Cobra didn't look like that when I bought it new. That much I can tell you. So yeah. So hell yeah. Now on white, that's one of the hardest colors to paint. I don't know anybody that paints, but you can't see the clear when you lay it down. It's always looks shadowy and always second guessing whether you got enough color on it. It's kind of a pain in the ass, and it's one of the worst colors to match to. Everybody think, oh, white's so easy. It's easy to body work and hide your shitty body work in white. But when it comes down to actually laying down a nice finish and making it look slick, it's probably one of the hardest colors to paint. White, silver, anything light color, light blues, it's a pain in the butt. So yeah, if you got any questions about what I used on this job here, sorry it's been a minute, but like I said, if you got any questions, you can hit me up, boxjunk73@gmail.com, or you can just ask below. I normally try to answer them when I can. Like I said, I'm gonna go up, cool down. We're gonna talk about some news I got Friday, and see where we're gonna go from there. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, please do so. And everybody be careful this 3-day weekend. Give y'all something kind of Fox junk crap to watch this weekend. And again, I really appreciate it, taking your time out of your schedule to watch stuff. And everybody just be safe. And just remember, it's not just junk, it's Fox junk. Y'all have a good weekend.